It's been more than 30 years since the movie Candyman first hit theaters. The movie was partially inspired by the shocking 1987 murder of Ruthie Mae McCoy, a woman from Chicago who was killed after reporting intruders entering her apartment through her bathroom medicine cabinet.
Now there is a new podcast that explores that murder. Joining us live to talk about it, Candyman, the true story behind the bathroom mirror murders, is Dameti Pongo. He is the host and co-executive producer. Good morning.
Good morning. How you guys doing?
Great. We appreciate you joining us. So some of our viewers may remember that murder back in 1987, but for those who don't, give us a little refresher.
Yeah. Well, first of all, thank you for having me. Always great to be on WGN. But the story of Candyman that was inspired by this murder that happened in 1987 happened to a woman living in Abbott Homes, a 52-year-old black woman by the name of Ruthie Mae McCoy. And I don't want to give away too much of the podcast, but you can look this up on the Chicago Reader. We based a lot of this podcast on Steve Bagheera's reporting. Essentially, a killer or killers come through her bathroom mirror because of a design flaw in how these project building apartments were built. Essentially, one could access someone's medicine cabinet through the apartment on the opposite side because of this infrastructure flaw. So literally because of the disrepair of this building, it cost someone their life. And we get into all of the intricacies of that throughout the duration of this 6-part podcast.
It really is a fascinating article in the Chicago Reader from 1987. And if you could describe to us, I mean, it's kind of the intersection of public housing that is in terrible, violent shape, and also that Ruthie Mae McCoy was suffering from mental illness as well, and she tried to call 911, and it sounds like she was not taken seriously at all.
Yeah, facts, Laura. She calls 911, but even if there wasn't a history of mental illness, hearing someone say, somebody's trying to climb through my mirror, you would think something was wrong. But add that to the fact that she was going through these mental challenges. The police didn't believe her. And then you've got the 1987 project building where police aren't coming or rushing to deal with crime there anyway. We also get into the report, they say that there are hoax calls, and there are reports that they didn't believe the call initially. And just these these systemic breakdowns, you know, from the disrepair of the building to the apathy of the police department, all of these things kind of congeal into this real life trauma that then inspires this movie. But the movie's director doesn't actually attribute his inspiration to that trauma. So we also get into that. We talked to Bernard Rose, who directed this cult classic. We talked to former Cabrini Green residents like Cook County State's Attorney Kim Foxx. Historian Dilla Sherman Thomas is on the podcast as well, breaking down Charles Swibel, who is the CHA, Chicago Housing Authority first president, and how this building even came to be in such disrepair so that something like this could even happen.
You mentioned that Cook County State's Attorney Kim Foxx is on the podcast. Can you give us just a little preview of what she had to say about this?
Listen, I've never heard Kim talk like this. She was being very candid. And I think there's a freedom in coming to, like, this is the end of her term. And so there's this freeness that politicians speak with when they no longer have an election going. But she talks about what it was like growing up in Cabrini Green and how common it was for things like incinerators to not be working. So now the building stinks because the trash isn't being burnt up, or the fact that a lot of women weren't safe in these buildings due to high reports of sexual abuse and different things of that nature. So she really gives us that inside look, but then also with this expert as someone who has worked in policy, understanding how systems work, giving us that context to understand how this can even happen. And that's before we even get into the nerdy movie aspect of it. Because when you guys hear how this film was actually made, all of the different inspirations, it's kind of remarkable that it even comes first to Chicago, because the guy who did it is from the UK, but then also how it becomes this classic that still is in our lexicon today.
Yeah, really fascinating here. Again, let's show the title here, Candyman, the true story behind the bathroom mirror murders, now available wherever you get your podcast. Dameti, thank you so much for your time this morning. Looking forward to it.
Yes, thank you. You guys subscribe, rate it 5 stars, and thank you so much for the time. I can't wait to see what the city thinks of this one.
Thank you.